What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way, and I'm stuck thinking about you every single day.
Hello. Prairie Judge. It is in fact Killzone Tuesday. I almost tweeted Killzone Tuesday. Finally up. Hey Zoso, how's it going? Hold on, my monitor is a little askew and it's going to drive me insane if I don't fix it. There we go. Journeyman Weather Reporter is here. What? Welcome. We are playing Killzone 2. We just got to the part with the robot where Templar is dead. Spoiler alert for this. What is it? A 17-year-old game? Templar is dead. Dissection 2200. Good to see you. If I have to take long pauses, it's because I feel like I'm like inches away from vomiting because I drank drank 2 pints of beer and I had a very gigantic burger with cheese curds and bacon and cheese and guacamole and a bunch of other shit.
Mayday. This is Alpha Squad.
So I'm feeling a little full. But don't worry, I have a giant jug of water with me.
I don't need you for a fucking nurse, mate. Please respond. Don't you fucking speak, man. I ain't gonna see Jan.
Sergeant Shevchenko, that you?
I ain't gonna see Jan die for nothing. Oh, Rico, if only you knew.
A lot of the defenses in the city are down, but we don't.
If only this game had Final Fantasy time jannies to stop Rico from making horrible mistakes. Rip on the belly button, bruh. Like, ugh. I've been farting, and it's like,
Come on. Is this right?
you would think the animal I ate had died several weeks ago. All right, let's go secure that crash site, which is this way. That's that one skin from Hell. Did they put Rico in Helldivers though? Like that would be crazy. Like Guerrilla Games is like, you can have the Hellgas, but we're going to insist on putting Rico in the game too. Everyone's favorite character. Look at him go. Look at him walk like he's waddling like a shit in his pants. Pooped 6 times this morning. Barely look, man. I shit a lot today. Because I had a big meeting, so I was like, ooh, I gotta get it all out before the meeting.
Private Richards, my fire team's at an outpost nearby.
That's not Narville, by the way. It's just a guy who looks exactly like him.
I don't know.
It's an 8 to 10 hour game, but if you're looking for a fun Metroidvania, there's a cool one called Guns of Fury that combines Metal Slug. That sounds fun. I wish there were more like sci-fi Metroidvanias, because they're always either like fantasy themed or like,
I don't think so.
I don't know, depression simulators.
So take the high ground. We go out on foot.
He lets me pilot the robot suit because he thinks I'll accept that as a thank, you know, a sorry for getting the colonel killed. Anyway, I really appreciate the $5 Zoso. We had a very stressful meeting with our our wedding coordinator. Nothing bad happened. It's just stressful to go over this stuff in detail. So we both. That's why we ate a monstrous lunch, because we were just both very like high strung afterwards. Rico crash out incoming any second now. It's been almost 15 minutes without Rico losing his shit. Uh-oh. I hope Rico doesn't lose it on these guys for no reason.
Come on, man, open your eyes. You see any brass around here? They screwed this whole thing up. Only it's us that get shafted.
You got a big mouth.
What is
What
it?
that mouth do?
You looking to be some kind of war hero again? It's over. Your friend Templar, he offed himself and left us all in the shit.
Yeah. Look, so if someone wants to send me $1,000, I'll drop. Give me your address and I'll send you a wedding invite. I promise.
Man needed to learn some respect.
I'm gonna be honest. That was Rico's most justified crash out because I too wanted to do that to the developers of this game when they killed off Templar.
Narvel, we salvaged a buggy and an exoskeleton and are progressing to ground zero.
Good. We are heading your way to reinforce and evacuate
Where is that guy? He's just.
survivors.
Oh, he's just dead. He's not even breathing anymore. Rico killed him. A little fucked up.
Contact! Hellgas is searching the cruiser wreckage.
Engage! Time for payback!
Yeah. Don't worry about it. This machine gun has 0 weapon spread. It's the only gun in the game with no weapon spread, so it's got like perfect pinpoint accuracy at any range. How do I fire these missiles? There we go. One of those old Nitro and Flash games. I used to get a lot of I really loved like Alien Hominid as a kid. That was my favorite Flash game.
APC!
Where is it? I've got the missiles.
Echo, move out! Yeah.
Alright, it's dead. World Star Killzone Edition. Yo, World Star! Oh, I'm actually going to get these trophies on PSN now because I actually created a PSN account for my streaming account because Kieran informed me that you can play Silent Hill 4 on the PS3 if you have a Japanese PSN account. So that was motivation enough for me to make one. And so I will be playing it. Not on stream, mind you. It's just I told my fiance about the game. She really wants to play it, so we will be downloading it without paying hundreds of dollars for an original PS2 copy or figuring out how to get it work off of GOG. What the Sigma? There you go. Don't worry, my robot has regenerating health.
We're gonna have to go through this canyon. Keep your eyes open. Through there.
I'm on it!
Can I see any of them? Yeah, boy. Here you go. Take one of these.
RPG!
You know, speaking of RPGs, I actually finally beat FF7 Remake 2 days ago. It was okay. It was not I don't know, the ending was really like it really just felt like an hour-long cope session for people not liking Advent Children, which is a shame because I love Advent Children. Advent Children is Kino, and anyone who doesn't like it is just objectively wrong. I'm not being facetious. I'm not exaggerating at all. I love Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. And you should all watch it if you haven't. But ideally play the game first. Advent Children is... Listen, Cujo. We will not tolerate Advent Children slander in this house. Crisis Core is the only... have you played Dirge of Cerberus? I streamed it. It's beautiful. It's a work of art. If there's one thing I learned about Or one thing I realized beating Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's that they really want to keep using Sephiroth because he's a famous character, but they literally don't know what to do with him. Everyone who grew up with Advent Children seems to love it. I saw it before I ever played the game. I just thought it looked like a cool movie, and I watched it. I was like, oh, this is a cool movie. And then I played the game, and then I watched the movie. It's like, oh, this movie's amazing. It's like watching Dune. It's like watching David Lynch's Dune after reading the book. It's just like, oh, I get it now. I get what they were going for. Sorry, Rico has a bit of a stutter when the game is loading. But I do like it. I mean it unironically. I love Advent Children. It's just, it's as far as CGI animated movies go, it's the only one that I'm like, that was great. I'm trying to think of any other CGI animated movies I like, but I usually don't like that style of animation. They should make an FF fighting game and kart racer. I know, right? That would be weird and cool if they did that. Uh-oh, I gotta back off. You guys take some heat for me. Surely Tintin... No, I've never seen Tintin, so I cannot give it a pass. I've heard it's very good, but I've never... I'm not, like, familiar with Tintin, so I never watched it. Which Final Fantasy was the one where... The game's playing itself, John. Is that 13? Which is wrong. It's literally wrong. 13 has a very in-depth combat system. It's just... They take way too long tutorializing it for you. Yeah, I think the Tintin movie was Steven Spielberg. I meant to watch it. I just haven't watched it yet. The FF15 movie was pretty good. I have it on Blu-ray. I only watched it once. I need to check it out again. I don't remember it that well. It's kind of like the opposite of Advent Children, where Advent Children really wants to drive home the nostalgia. Like, every character you know is in it. But then Kingsglaive is like, it's setting up FF15, so nothing that happens in 15 really has anything to do with the movie. Arden is in it for one scene, and he's wearing like a giant leather flipper on his arm for some reason. Because they just won't let Sephiroth go. Beowulf? I barely remember. Oh, you know what? Actually, that... Speaking of those Robert Zemeckis CGI movies, actually, his version of A Christmas Carol is very good. I do like that one. There we go, fucker. Does Johnny make an appearance? In Advent Children? No, he's one of the only characters who doesn't. Nobody involved in, like, the Midgar section of the game makes an appearance besides the Turks. I don't even think Sung makes an appearance. Kind of funny how you need movies to explain 80 ROG's lore. Spielberg is the Metallica of film directors. How many bad movies does he have to make until we agree he's a bad director? It's not the... It's... The thing is that you either think his movies... There's probably like one movie of his that you think is brilliant. Like, every single person has one Spielberg movie they love. And it's usually a different movie per person. In my case, my favorite Spielberg movie is AI. And then... I kind of like War of the Worlds, although I rewatched it and it doesn't really hold up well. I'm working on it. They're both firing rockets at me at the same time, Rico. It's not like you guys are doing anything. What's up, meow? One of my favorite things to do is spam FrancoCon as we hired people to who hated Halo quote because 343 Dents will either try to downplay it or paint it as good. Well, I can understand the logic to it in that the inverse of that, look at that guy who just got up and then died again. The inverse of that is the entire comic industry, which is now run by people who were fans of comics when they were kids. And comics are all terrible. Spielberg has 8 great movies at least, maybe 10. I can't, in good faith, say that E.T. is a good movie, because A, I've never watched it, and B, I think E.T. is one of the ugliest alien designs ever. So I couldn't watch that movie and have any sympathy for that fucking thing. AI is not one of them. Yes, it is. It's so good. You're just being a hater. That's the movie that made me like science fiction. Schindler's List, Close Encounters, and Jaws. I've never seen Jaws either. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I've never seen Jaws. The story behind AI, yeah, it's what's his name? That guy. The guy who made 2001: A Space Odyssey. He died in production and Steven Spielberg finished it. Kind of like, I'm really bad with names right now. That guy who does all those thriller novels. He finished Michael Crichton's last novel when he died. Kubrick. Yes, I don't know why I can't remember names. I'm totally fucked for names right now, okay? Just don't ask me to remember anyone's name besides Steven Spielberg.
Glad to see you're back in action. Now we just need to rendezvous with our platoons in the city, and we're clear to take the palace. I know you guys are pretty down about our friends on the new sun, but we have to concentrate.
What the heck? You watch Mac and Me? It's E.T. if it was a McDonald's Coca-Cola commercial. I mean, I've seen Meatballs when I was like 4 years old. I just muted myself to let out an absolutely vile burger burp. A lot of great directors have mostly bad filmographies. Yeah, just look at another guy whose name I can't remember, the District 9 guy. Jaws 3D is the only good Jaws movie, just like the only good Friday the 13th movies are Part 4 and 6. And Jason X, of course, obviously. The only remarkable thing about the first Friday the 13th movie is Kevin Bacon is in it. And it's not Jason. And you could say the same thing about Friday the 13th Part 5. Weapons of District 9 are reprinted weapons for a canceled Halo movie. Jason X is the only... It's great. It's peak 2000s.
Guess we're the only beachhead left.
Shit.
You call yourselves Marines? Get on your feet, goddammit! All of you!
I should have rewatched my video on Killzone 2 earlier today just to brace myself for this, but I was too busy.
Damn army to come finish us off.
What the fuck? We're screwed either way, right?
So true.
How about it, Sev?
What's left of our forward unit just called in, seeing 2 entire regiments of Hellgast reinforcements heading our way. Radek's personal guard taking point. Probably pissed off as fuck that their city got destroyed, and hell-bent on gutting each and every one of us. So yeah, Nat goes right. We're fucked either way.
Where do white women at, Civ? Unfortunately, Evelyn is dead, so none of them are here.
Alright, let's take it to him.
There were actually more women in the first Killzone than there are in Killzone 2. I should do a multi-day stream playing Resistance 2, Killzone 2, and Halo 2's max difficulty, bro. Resistance 2's max difficulty? No way. I think I'd rather get a root canal than play Resistance 2's max difficulty. Oh, at least they start me off with a good gun. Yeah, we don't need to do that. We just need to go down these stairs. We don't got to do any of that shit. Based Killzone 2. Yeah, but we don't even get the good Voids. We only get fucking Evelyn. We don't get Luger. Oh my god, I totally forgot about Jammer, who isn't in this game at all, but somehow appears in the next game out of nowhere. Like, she literally just materializes out of the fungus or something. Spielberg sucks. I will say I love Minority Report, although I will say it's a bad mystery. Like, it's a good science fiction movie, but it's a bad mystery because you're just gonna... There's no way to possibly figure out the mystery before the end. And, like, I feel like that's part of the fun of mystery movies, is, like, the audience kind of, like, trying to piece it together. But it is, like, peak Tom Cruise, like, 2000s action schlock. And it's way better than War of the Worlds. Also, Shrek Snow, there's no fucking way. No chance in hell I am playing Killzone 2's Elite difficulty ever again. Not after that making that video. Nobody asked me to make it. That was something I just chose to do of my own volition, and you know what? I'm not doing it again. It's like playing Sekiro. I did it once, not doing it again. Have no desire to, don't need to. I experienced it for myself, and that's all I needed. Come on, guys, you got this. No? You don't got this? Move! Move, move, move. It's better to be over on this side anyway. You have more cover. My gosh, my nose is itchy. Oh! Not now! Ever played Vanquish? I have played it. I only beat it once, because as cool as the art design is and the gameplay is, the story is kind of boring. Like, nothing really happens in it. And you just kind of fight Zaitsev at the end, and then it just ends. Weird how Resistance 2 and 3 don't have any vehicle sections. Those enhanced first game and our big chunk of like Bungie Halo was good. I'm okay without vehicle sections if the gameplay is good, which is why Resistance 3 gets a pass. Resistance 2 does not get a pass for its lack of vehicle segments, because the gameplay is not good. It's actually crazy how they fucked up perfectly functioning mechanics for the second game. Game should only be played through once and then thrown into the ocean. I mean, I love replaying games. It's just, it has to be a game that I love to play more than once. Like Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. San Francisco does get blown up, yes. But you could play GTA 5 and just brutalize Californians on the ground. All this Kino talk, and no one brings up the goated Giga Chad Uwe Ball. You know, I've still never watched one of his movies. I have a DVD copy of Postal that I've been meaning to watch, and I really want to. I just want to watch all of his video game movies, really. I also have a DVD copy of Blubberella, which is basically a parody of his own Blood Rain movies, according to Kieran. And the joke is that, what if Blood Rain was obese? That's it. I don't want to get blown up by standing too close to that barrel. Who's left? Oop. Nice try. Making a parody of your own parody is a Sigma move. Kieran still hates him. He used to be his top guy, but then they had some kind of thing going on, and Uwe Ball said he was going to send him something, and then he didn't, and now he hates him. Which is a shame, because, you know, me and Uwe Ball are still mutuals on Twitter. I forget which way I gotta go. Oh, I have to wait for someone to open the door for me. Of course. Good game design 101 circa 2009. Always let NPCs open doors for you. You just beat Stellar Blade? Great. How was it? What did you think of it? Which ending did you get? Which final boss did you fight? Because there's 2 different final bosses. I mean, I'm sure he cared to some extent, but he kind of like, his movies were kind of like shitposty. He was never like, he wasn't like a Stanley Kubrick where he's like, this is my magnum opus, this is a work of art. Film is he wasn't like fucking Martin Scorsese. Remember, if you've ever seen Hugo, it's one of the most boring movies ever, because it's, you would think it's like a whimsical children's movie, but it's actually just a movie of Martin Scorsese jerking off the idea of making movies. Reddit-esque. The final 3 bosses are hard. I'm trying to remember which is which. You fight Raven, Raven is tough. And then let me see. Bro went for the Fox News and claimed his films were made for money laundering. I found the Elder Natiba harder than the robot. And I fought the robot on hard mode. And I fought the Elder Natiba on normal mode. Natco, I'm waiting for you to pop out of that cover and jump right in front of the barrel-less fucking rocket launcher and get me killed. Yeah, there was Raven, some chick before her, and then the robot. The chick... Oh! Right, Raven, and then there's Unknown Natiba, which is just also Raven. Yeah, no, those last few bosses in that game are pretty tough. Robot just had some BS attacks that just about one-shot you. Yeah, if you can avoid them, you're fine. Elder Natiba is actually way harder, like, on just, like, a skill level. You'll play Sonic Frontiers next week? Yes! Make sure you play on hard mode. Hard mode in Sonic Frontiers is just, I'm an adult playing video games difficulty. It's not really hard. And you can't fight the final boss unless you play on hard mode. And it does have a legitimate combat system, and it's good. It's a good combat system. It's like a platinum game. Is normal too easy? I've never played normal. I've only played hard mode. But there are ways to cheese the game. So you don't really need to worry too much about ever being underleveled. You can always just do the fishing minigame to grind your stats, which is fucking weird that you can do that, but it works. I need to get up here. I need to not get killed doing it. But yeah, I love Sonic Frontiers. That's one I definitely plan on streaming sometime in the future. I've played through that game 3 times at this point, which is saying a lot because it's like minimum 20 hours. Which is long for a Sonic game. I should specify. I mean, I've been playing the Sonic Advance games and they're like at most like an hour long. Sonic 2 boss fight? Sort of. The final boss really does feel like a Redditor's idea of, like, the ultimate evil. Like, trying to outdo every enemy in the series prior to Sonic Frontiers and trying a little bit too hard. What about playing the same levels with 5 different characters? No, you can only play as Sonic. Unless you do the Final Horizon DLC, which is, like, super hard difficulty, and they let you play as Amy, Tails, and Knuckles, and it's very fun. Which I do recommend. But play the main game first to completion before you do Final Horizon. Is that the only one, or do I gotta do one on the other side, too? No, that's it. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Move! Neko, you're gonna get me killed! Ugh! I can't even melee you with this thing in my hand. Get out of the way! Alright, now it should have spawned in like the first heavy guy. You have to fight heavy weapons guys every time you blow up one of them. This is way less accurate than the LMG. It's the same gun, but mounted, and it's less accurate than when you're just carrying it by hand. You know, the guy over there. I feel like Generations was... No, Generations, like, I completed that game 100% in less than a week. Like, getting S ranks on everything, doing all the side missions, getting S ranks on those. Like, that game is super short. It's a good game. It's just really short. Frontiers is, like... It's a time commitment, but it's worth it. It's extremely... The first time I played through it, I just spent like hours just running around the islands, just doing tricks off of the environment. Bowles movies also remind me of the 2009 classic Gamer starring Gerard Butler. I really want to watch that. That's the only... That and Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance are both directed by the guys who made Crank, which is one of the best movies ever made. And so I really need to watch them. No price is too high for Sonic. No, sir. I'm sure I've developed gray hairs and shortened my lifespan 100%ing Sonic 06 and Sonic Unleashed. So, you know, Sonic Frontiers was not a tall ask. Please skip Gamer. No! It's a Neville Dean and Taylor movie. I have to watch it. I love those guys. Ghost Rider 2, yeah. It's the same directors. One of whom married the girl from Drag Me to Hell, and then she immediately retired from acting. Chaotic Combo DLC. Chaotic's mentioned immediately almost died. That's probably the funniest joke Natko's made the whole game. And it's the only joke that hasn't had anything to do with my mom. Crank was the video game movie, not based on a video game. Yeah, it was just a good movie. And it was very funny. It was very weird, and Crank 2 was just like... Everything in Crank 1 cranked up to 11. It was so good. I'm sure somewhere in like Freedom Planet you can play as the Chaotic Combo. Someone's had to have made a game where you can play as Punchy Sonichu, right? Punchy and Wild Sonichu, the best characters in Sonic fandom. Thank you, Natko. Natko's... If nobody got me, I know Natko got me. Oh, that guy's always glitching through the building. He did it in my Elite playthrough, too. Fuck. He's like... I bet if we saw him, he'd turn into a skeleton for a second. This game is getting legendary coded. It's nowhere near as bad. Don't worry. We don't approach legendary levels of bad. The train section is really the only part that's straight up bullshit. We got a heavy guy, and I gotta get the frick out of here. Hardcore Henry. I've never seen that one. I didn't watch it when it first came out because I just thought the premise was too corny, but I'm sure I'd probably like it. It's like, what if we made an entire movie out of that scene from Doom? Blatchu is the best character, highest jumping, but what about Sylvana? It's a good film, but the villain is a joke and reminds you of Tommy Wiseau. Okay. We can't have it all.
Come on, Alpha! We need to get this done!
Yeah, Rico. It's not like you're helping much. I'm doing all the work here. Once you get up on the platform, the game throws so few enemies at you. It's just pretty easy to just, you know, power through this whole segment as long as you have an LMG in your hands. If it was a Sonichu movie, would I? Of course I would watch it. Anyone up here? Nope. Okay. Gamer feels like a shitpost of a video game adaptation. I mean, all their movies feel like shitposts. Motherfucker, this stupid 6-axis. There we go. Where is the story that people love so much in these games? So the story that people love in these games is in the intro cutscene of each game. Which is, each game of the first 3 has a speech by Scalar Vasari. And that's kind of it. The first one is the only one that really has, like, character dynamics. So that's why when they made this one and, like, not the characters are, like, really bland and just, like, shitty, boring dudes, I was extremely disappointed. I was so let down by this game. I don't think I've ever been, like, crushed by the release of a game as much as I was with this one. The Vasari speech at the end of this game, yes. So killing him off the second game in, when he's like the driving force behind people liking these games, was so dumb. But, you know, if Guerrilla Games do anything about what people wanted in games, they wouldn't be making games with playing as fucking Nikocado Avocado fighting robot dinosaurs, which literally just sounds like the most Reddit concept for a video game ever. What if it was like Jurassic Park, but it was in the post-apocalypse and they were robots? Older games had better stories, the hell. Always have been. Sorry, bro. It's always been that way. I just played through Final Fantasy VII Remake, and guess what? The original had a better story. What's Sephiroth's motivation in FF7 Remake? I have no idea. He literally asks Cloud, help me defy destiny. And he wants to defy destiny because he doesn't want to get murdered. Why is he even alive? I was thinking of doing a video on it just because, like, what is this guy's problem? Because just... How many times do you have to kill him before he gets over the fact that, like, people don't want him around? The pacing is horrible in FF7 Remake. Sector 5 and Wall Market will filter people harder than any actual difficulty spike in the game.
Command to ground forces. Prepare for shockwave. Take cover. It's about fucking time the Navy blew up that electric.
Who is gayer, Bad Bunny or the average Puerto Rican? Fortunately for me, I don't really know any Puerto Ricans. I was so mad when I got FF Remake the first one because I thought it was a remake of the whole game and not just the first 8 hours. Like, I can't make a valid argument against that. Look, Rico's just, like, looking at his shoes because he's, like, 30 IQ. I can't make a valid argument against making Final Fantasy into 3 things because I unironically love the Hobbit trilogy. But... I can make other complaints. How do you know if someone is Puerto Rican? They will let you know. Oh, we got an ATAC. Hold on. Oh, I don't think we actually have to kill this one. I think we just have to run past it. Remakes should exist? Do you mean to say they shouldn't or they should? I mentioned before I have an entire script for a video about remakes that I just finished. I just need to record it. This is an even busier week than usual. The extent of my knowledge on Final Fantasy is that apparently Jacob Sock has incorporated a lot of the lore into his delusions about being an alien and Christian's sibling in a past life. You should play a Final Fantasy game. You should give at least one of them a try. And I'm not going to say pick one over another one. Just pick up any one, main numbered one, because they're all very different. They're all very distinct things. Have you seen The Hobbit when the dwarf snatches the herb from a pig's mouth? Oh yeah, in Lake Town when Killy is sick. He has like a wounded, he has a like disgusting festering wound in his leg. You finished 3. Final Fantasy 3? I played 8. I can never, like, I'm like, I always get stuck in it because I really suck at that, the combat system in that one. That's another thing with FF7 Remake is I could not figure out the combat system the first 2 times I played it. The combat system in the original Final Fantasy VII is very basic and simple, so them making it so overly complicated in the remake is just like, what the fuck, man? Be sure to play Stranger of Paradise. Jack is the best FF protagonist. Stranger of Paradise is a great game. I actually can recommend that one. If you like Neo, you'll like Stranger of Paradise because it's the same fucking game, but it has co-op in it. What's the connection between Final Fantasy game lore-wise? Nothing. There's no... Actually, that's not true. That was not true. That was true until Stranger of Paradise decided that there's interdimensional aliens that's trying to manipulate the events of all the different worlds of all the Final Fantasy games. And then there's Dissidia, where all the worlds are held together by Cosmos and Chaos or something. I don't remember. I haven't played it in like 20 years. It's really confusing. Just play an individual game and then decide if you want to get more deep in that shit. But I do like the Final Fantasy series. I just haven't played like 11 or 14 because I could not give less of a shit about MMORPGs. It's just never gonna happen. I don't care. I'll play the fucking Crystal Bearers before I play Final Fantasy 11. Taking a simple story and turning it into convoluted anime slop is peak Nomura design. That's the entire point of FF7 Remake, is taking the rather simple story of Final Fantasy VII and making it insane. And putting more belts and patches on things. And also, everyone speaks now instead of text bubbles, so there's a lot more anime grunts where they go like, oh? Like in response to nothing. Just like every minor movement, the characters have to make an anime grunt. Are there any fan edits that cut the last 2 Hobbit movies? There is one, but I won't watch it. I only watch the extended cuts. A real man never speaks ill of the Hobbit trilogy extended cuts. In fact, the extended trilogy is more book accurate than the theatrical trilogy. There are entire parts from the book that are cut out in the theatrical cuts. I feel like having voice acting makes me pay less attention to dialogue versus text. That is true to an extent, depending on the game. Like, I had no problem paying attention to the dialogue in Xenoblade. Maybe it's the quality of the voice acting, because FF7 Remake just has a bunch of, like, shitty union voice actors, and, like, most of them don't sound very good. Oh man, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it! Maybe I'll make it? I made it! Cutting shit out of a long trilogy based on a single small book is fucking insane. Yeah, the entire bit where Gandalf is counting the dwarves to Beorn is cut out of the theatrical cut, but it's in the extended cut. Alright, so once I get up this hill, there should be an ATAC that we have to fight. Running up that hill. There he is. It has a lot less health than the one that you fight as a boss. So you can kind of just like shoot it down. I liked the Hobbit animated movie. That's also a good movie. Like, the thing about movie remakes is that they're never... And I addressed this in the script for my video that I'm working on, but... a movie remake never really tries to replace the original film. It's like, it's just another director's take on the same story. Or like a director felt like inspired by that story and wanted to try their hand at it, you know? But with the game remakes, it's always like corporate bean counters, like saying like, this needs new graphics, this needs new voice lines, this is problematic, we have to cut this out. Like, that's not the case with movie remakes. Yakuza's, oh man. Dark Ties it's almost like a parody of a bad remake. It's so bad looking. You can't replace the old movie if nobody remembers your forgettable remake. Like, I like the RoboCop remake. I think that's a good remake. It's very obviously not the same movie. It's made by a very different director with a different style, and it plays out very differently. So I don't really have any problem with that remake. I don't think it ruins my enjoyment of the original. I don't think, oh, they ruined this scene in the remake. It's just like, it's a different movie with a different actor, with a different art style. So I don't, I've become like blue-pilled on remakes, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, I'm more accepting of them now. At least in terms of movies. I do like the RoboCop remake. Like that scene where like they pull up a mirror and they show that he's basically just like an arm, 2 lungs, and a head, and that's all that's left of his original body. Is like, that's a great scene. And it's not like the original RoboCop where he's like basically a killing machine that like kind of comes back to life as a person. In the original movie, he's in the remake, he's still got his free will up to a point, and then they kind of override it, although he has to give them their consent at first and continue on with the process. The American remake of Breathless is superior to the OG French version. Sometimes that's true. Sometimes I'd rather just watch a movie in my fucking native language. Have you ever thought about that? Alright, we gotta go over here. This is the best spot to hide. There's really no good cover here, and this is the closest thing you get. Funny how bad of a name, ATAC. It's literally just a weird pronunciation of attack. Yeah, it was, even when I played it, I was like, this is stupid. Because all the equipment in the original game had very, like, technical names. ATAC is my least favorite video game rapper. Voodoo you voodoo, bitch. That's why the 2002 Ring, exactly. Or Dark Water. There was a whole trend in the 2000s of making Japanese horror into an American movie. Which, if anything, just makes you want to check out the original. Rico really is the pit bull of soldiers. Yeah, you know, you just let him in the same room as a bunch of pigs, and he just mauls them. It doesn't matter if, like, he's given direct orders not to. He's just gonna do it. Would I like Jacob more if he spoke in Ebonics and tried to give you his mixtape? I'll be honest, after playing Mass Effect and doing a Paragon run, I didn't hate Jacob. You know, I also wasn't playing as FemShep, so he didn't cheat on me. And I'm never gonna play as FemShep, I'm gonna be honest. It ain't gonna happen. This is like the worst checkpoint in history. I was doing so good. Alright, we gotta go this way now. I know the exact route you need to take to get through this section. Has I tried Resistance 2 multiplayer? No, actually. I think I played it, like, way late. When I heard they put the 2-weapon limit in, I just didn't touch it. And that game's multiplayer scene died pretty quickly. That it just, like, died off so quickly, considering it was, like, a premier title for the PS3. I just don't think Resistance, as much as I love it, it just didn't have staying power as a franchise. Like, what if Half-Life was set in the 50s is not a... I don't know. I don't feel like that's super bankable as much as I love it. If I'm going to play as a girl, I want to be a unique character. Like Eve from Stellar Blade. You know of any cut ISA Hellgas vehicles that never made it into the game? There's probably more about that in regards to Resistance than Killzone. Because if there's one thing Insomniac used to be good at, is including, like, behind-the-scenes stuff in their games. Well, part of why I would never play as FemShep is it's Jennifer Hale, who's just, like, the most, like... She's like the Yuri Lowenthal of voice actresses. Like, she's just like, okay, yeah, we got Jennifer Hale, guys. And she's doing her voice. Her one voice that she has. Maybe she's doing a really bad British accent. Maybe she's not. You never know. What do I think of the Fabled Cutaways? What is that? Oh, the Fable, like, the game. They're doing, like, the Family Guy cutaways. I'm sure it's going to be a fucking disaster. The problem is... the original Fable games had, like classically trained actors and not just, like, British TV actors. So it's like they're doing all these, like, silly bits in the original Fable games, and it's like Stephen Fry, who's like, he's like a big deal. He's like, I don't know what to compare him to. He's like the Chevy Chase of England. Chevy Chase was gay. Jennifer Hale is voicing my game next week. Big deal. Like, replacing Bayonetta with Jennifer Hale was like, come on, man. Like, you can find anyone else with a British accent. I just never liked her. Like, she's one of the first voice actresses where, like, I started recognizing her way too often and got sick of her. No, I said Stephen Fry is like the Chevy Chase of England if he wasn't gay. I'm trying to think of a good example, but I don't like stand-up comedy, so I'm not a good point of reference for that. I forget how I have to press up here. You have to move up or they won't stop spawning. I forget where is the best spot to move up from this spot. Almost out of ammo for this thing. I might have to grab a grenade launcher. As much as I don't like this game compared to the first one, this is a very cool scene and concept, because it's just like, you're literally mowing down so many Hellgas that you literally deplete their numbers to the point that they can't fight back anymore. Who's a voice actor here all the time, but like when they show up? I mean, Nolan North. I know a lot of people hated him for a while, but I always loved him. I never had any issue with Nolan North being in stuff. Let me think. Jameson Price. He doesn't show up that much, actually, but when he does show up, I'm always happy to see him. I was like, oh, there he is. There's my guy. He doesn't really have a lot of range, but he has a very cool voice. I hate Grey Delise. She's like a psychopath. She's like evil. She's like an evil person. I can't stand her. If it has to be like a voice actress, like a female actor, give me a second on that one. Oh, Carrie Walgren. I love Carrie Walgren. I love her and everything. I was so disappointed that Evelyn in Cyberpunk is in the game for like 2 missions and then just dies. True, but yeah, she is a good VA. She's just a bitch, so I don't want to support her in anything. Richard Pryor was funny. The only thing I've ever seen Richard Pryor in was Superman 3. Let's scoot up here if we can. Shit! This is the hardest part. Well, it's not the hardest part. The hardest part is the train, but this is the second hardest part of the game. It's really just a matter of attrition and grinding your way up. Fitting that she only voices mentally ill characters. You know who I hate? I hate Tara Strong. She's the worst. She's... And not, like, as a person. I'm sure there's people who hate her as a person, but her voice is the most annoying, grating thing in the world. So I hate hearing her in things. Superman 3 and 4 are so bad. You know what? I still quote, Nuclear Man. Kill Superman now! It's like what a weird character. I did, as much as people don't like Bendis, I did like in his Superman run how he brought back Nuclear Man for like one scene just to have him be killed by Rogol Zar. I wish he had said kill Superman now. Microsoft own Resistance and Killzone. Do you think they try to milk them past their prime? Probably, but they'd... The series, you know what? For all the, as sad as I am, there's no more Killzone and no more Resistance. I would rather there be, you know, thanks for the memories. I had a good time with them. They're gone now. They tried to push Killzone past its expiration date with Shadowfall, and it sucked. So, it's fine. It could be worse. We could have Killzone 5, and that would be really tragic. I didn't even know Bendis brought him back. Yeah, he's in like 2 panels. Rogol Zar gets sent to the Phantom Zone, I think it's called. I get the Phantom Zone and the Negative Zone mixed up because they're the exact same idea, but in 2 different companies. But he goes to, I think, the Phantom Zone, and Nuclear Man is there, and Rogol Zar just kills him. Quest for Pieces. It's really bizarre. Like, it's a canon movie, and you can tell. You can tell it's a canon movie in the worst way. Like, the budget is not there. The budget is gone. But that's part of what makes it funny, too. It's like, we did get one more... That's another series pushed past its expiration date. We got 2 good Superman movies, and then, like, we need more. No matter what the cost to the quality, we need more Superman. It's the Phantom Zone. Okay, I get them mixed up. Because I know the Negative Zone is where, like, the raft is in Marvel. I know a lot more about Marvel lore than DC lore, but what I know about DC lore, I'm very familiar with. That's why I must be... Oh, yeah, that classic Family Guy line. And that's why I've got to be Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. Superman Returns ignored 3 and 4. Did it? I know it's technically they try to Halloween Superman. That's crazy. I did watch it. I don't remember it all that well because it was boring. Oh, sorry, Natco. I thought you were Hellgast. I can't believe Superman Returns was controversial as a sequel before it came out. Those sweet summer children didn't know the next 20 years of rotten Hollywood. Look, man, I am a Zack Snyder truther. I love Zack Snyder's Superman movies. I don't care what nobody says. Now, that said, if you don't like them, I'm not gonna lose my fucking shit over it, because I'm not a retarded person. I like a lot of things that people don't like, so, you know, my cape shit of choice is hardly the thing I'm gonna go to bat the most for. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where am I getting hit from? And I can't get into cover because of you! Get out of the way, Netco! This is a Rebel Moon household. We won't speak ill of Snyder. I will say, like, all Rebel Moon needed was, like, David S. Goyer or something writing it. It just needed a screenwriter. Because Zack Snyder can't write for shit. Like, Rebel Moon is, like, a 12-year-old's idea of, like, a really cool science fiction movie. But aesthetically, it's incredible. It looks amazing. Look at the frame rate just, like, absolutely tanking as it tries to process 12 whole dudes in the room. This is so annoying. I just need to press up like 5 feet and then they'll fall back, but I can't. I have 11 bullets left. Shut the fuck up, Nako. I gotta run out. I gotta grab ammo. Rico, you gotta stop stealing my cover, man, because you're gonna get me killed more than any single Hellgast. Rico is the greatest threat to my person right now because he keeps stepping into my cover that I need. Come on, guys, move up. I'm inching up, so you guys can do it too. We do it. We did it! I think. Wait, they're shooting at something. There's one guy over there. What Sony IPs do you think could be ongoing franchises that once died when they needed to? Well, the problem is Sony, most Sony franchises came out as, like, games started getting good at telling stories. So, most of them had set expiration dates. Like, none of them had great franchise potential. Alright, let's get inside. Oh, thank God. We made it past the palace steps. Now we just have the final shootout and the final boss fight.
There they go! Got 'em down!
Those enemy reinforcements are gonna be breathing down our necks soon. It's gonna be touch and go. We're still mopping up out here. Don't take forever. We won't be here that long.
Sufferthorn. Look, man,
From here in, we gotta watch each other's
I'm engaging with the chat. Cause I'm in my zone, my kill zone. I know exactly what I'm doing and exactly what I have to do. It's just a matter of this game. I'm just playing it on hard mode, so it's just like one wrong move and you're fucked. Oh, that door opened, but the other one didn't. Okay. Can't believe this whole game didn't expand the scope of the story. It was just a long push. Amazing. Yeah, no, it's just retaliating for the events of the first game, and then it ends. And it ends in an incredibly unsatisfying way.
Security identified a breach of the main gate.
Why didn't second platoon? I'll deal with these two myself. Didn't I kill all of you yet?
When he says myself, he means via like 400 guys. Natko has never seen or heard from again unless you put exactly. Say goodbye to Natko, guys. This is the last we see of him. I'm not playing the game co-op myself when we do inevitably do Killzone 3. And I'm not doing Killzone 3 right after this. I'm a little burnt out on Killzone right now. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. You know the only Kino character, you kill him by the next game. You kill the only Kino character, and it's in a cutscene. You don't even. It's not even like a boss fight with Visari. So this is the longest single firefight in the game, and you get one checkpoint. So you know, I may crash out and need to take a break. We'll see. But I'm gonna try to do it in one sitting because this part pisses me off. Oh yeah, that's Radek up there, I think. Yeah, if you shoot him, he just teleports away. Alright, when he says something, it usually means the next wave is coming out. Oh, we got the knife guys. Shit. Congratulations, you found my kill zone. Nothing ever happens. You fuck off, Radek. Can you, like, get... Let me just deal with your dudes. I'll deal with these two myself. Anyway, here's 30 dudes. I take a dragon breath. Okay, we're back! I love when Ricada does whippets and his voice is all fucked up. This is Visari's planet. Oh, no. That means the flamethrower guys are coming. Thank God I held onto this LMG because, man, this would be way harder if I had to use, like, an SMG or a shotgun. To play Resistance while being burned out. I could. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do next. I could do the Conduit, because I know Eli's been asking me to stream that forever. And I do love the Conduit. It's another peak, like, Gen 7 slop first-person shooter. Alright, I gotta pick up an assault rifle now. I'm out of LMG rounds. We're now at a severe disadvantage. Oh, we got a checkpoint. Fuck yeah.
The balcony doors are open! Quick forward! Take up an overwatch position on the second floor!
Take up a what position? Is that an Overwatch reference in my Killzone game? What the heck? Let's get up on the second floor. Should be a guy running down here. No, that was just the timing of when I got the checkpoint. Look, he's peeing fire. Chlamydia zone. Would you die already? Alright, where is my... Take the high guard position. Hold on, I gotta grab the grenade launcher. This is the best. At this point in the game, this is the most useful this grenade launcher ever is. I might rewatch my own video just because, like, maybe I could relive my trauma like a rape victim. Alright, they're gonna try to start coming up the stairs soon. And Rico will do nothing to help me. Rico will enable my abuse. This mission, it really is like a marathon. Oh, well. I get it. I get the joke. It took me a second. Sorry, I'm a little low IQ right now. Say that again. Don't worry, Rico. We've got a team that's going to help us retake this fortress, too. Alright, once the rocket guys show up, we got to make a sprint for the first floor, because you have, like, seconds before they just start bombarding you. Oh shit, we got him up here. Do they ever say Killzone once? No. Gorilla was very careful not to do that. Is that a Hellgas up there? No, it's just something orange. Making the room yellow and orange when your only visual cue that there's a guy near you is the color orange was a very bold move on their part. Okay, here they are. Oh, shit. Oh, no, it's Radic. Fuck! Yeah, get him, Rico. Cover my ass. You would dare take away my zone? Kill them! I need more grenades. Can't believe Family Guy ruined that fan service for everyone by shitty cutaway gag. Oh no! Oh, I was running at a knife guy. Oh! Get away from me! No! Leave me alone! Don't hurt me! Oof. Oh no! Shit! Oh my gosh. Alright, I think we hit at least one checkpoint though. I think the second floor opened up. Okay, so we can at least get up to the balcony. We hit the first checkpoint in this part. Wow, every bone in that guy's body disappeared as soon as I shot him. That's weird. God, could that guy take more bullets? Hey, give me 1 second. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I just can't be bursting at the seams I can't be bursting at the seams and doing this part, okay? It's really hard. Piss zone. I mean, look at this. This is the most pissiest of piss filters we've ever seen. It doesn't get pissier than this. Rico, could you shoot? I am gonna play RE9. I think it's gonna be a good game. Don't let the realistic panic attack or the Reddit Chungus safe horniness ruin something that you're excited for. Because that's how they win, okay? Just enjoy it. Enjoy it unironically. Make memes misinterpreting it about being fake media literate or whatever. Just do whatever you... Don't let them ruin it for you. Because that's what they want. They want you to step away from it forever and take it completely. And then they don't buy it and they stop making it. So just you just gotta lock the fuck in and enjoy what you like. Media literate? You mean being an asshole? Yeah, just like, you know, like say the Hellgas were the good guys, and it's like, oh man, that's a hard point to argue because they really do a hard time making the ISA sympathetic, but also the Hellgas are dressed like Nazis. It's very easy with Killzone. It's very easy with Resistance. You could just argue that Resistance is a very anti-communist game because it's about a collective hive mind alien race versus humans who just want to live their lives and be left alone. Don't the Haze visuals get pissier? No, Haze just has a weird, like... It just has a very washed out color palette. Like, this game straight up has, like... Look at this. This is like a... I took 7 vitamins in the morning tier, like, piss filter. It's crazy. They are, though. It's true. It's a truth nuke. It's an unironic truth nuke. But you know what? Someone would argue that, well, the Chimera symbolize fascism. They're Hitler or whatever. Like, I don't know. But because they had a charismatic leader in the form of Daedalus, which would be a very funny argument to make because he's one of the least charismatic villains in anything ever. They had Robin Atkin Downs put in the laziest performance possible. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Oh. It's a literal who, which who cares. Ethan was a literal who too, but then they add Leon and people are like, oh no, it's going to be unbalanced because it's half horror and half action. It's going to be Resident Evil 6 too. It's going to be awesome. Because they know people loved the RE4 remake because it's Resident Evil 4 remade. So that they had to add more of that. But the problem is, if you go to RE4, you become RE6. It's just a natural progression of things. The people who hate RE6 don't understand that is just the natural progression of RE4's gameplay. Why did he die in 2 hits that time? What the fuck? Did Rico finally kill that one guy? Wow, great. Just like the bugs. I mean, they are... The Chimera do take on, like, bug-like forms. The Widowmakers are literally giant spiders. Uh-oh. I love when Rico says damn it, because it just sounds like a totally different voice actor. He's like, damn it! I don't know why they even give you the option for a sniper rifle in this part, because, like, if you... By the time it takes you to get those sights on someone, they've already shot you 50 fucking times with their, like, aimbot-ass aim. Is he quoting? I've still never seen Spinal Tap. I have it on my, I think it's on HBO, my HBO watch list, which is still the only good streaming app. You always want to shoot over the guardrail. I risked shooting under the guardrail once, but never do that because it fucks up the physics somehow. I don't know how it works because this game has a fake physics engine. It doesn't actually function properly. I know Spinal Tap is supposed to be like a classic. I've just never seen it. And I love hair metal, so it would really, it would probably hit for me. I've seen Waterworld. It's basically Mad Max with a flooded earth. I haven't. I heard it was a massive flop and fucked over the studio big time, but I'd still probably enjoy it. I love a good, like, high budget cinema slop science fiction. I mean, I already just extolled the virtues of fucking AI. AI the movie. Although I do like generative AI. I'm not one of those people who hates it. Obviously, I can't be one of the people who hates it. I make shit posts with it all the time. Probably the best Canadian film ever made. I would contest The Wrong Guy, starring Dave Foley, is the best Canadian film ever made. But agree to disagree. I haven't seen Spinal Tap, so I can't actually say. The guy who plays Bowser in the Night... Oh, Dennis Hopper. He's great. He was also in Land of the Dead, starring John Leguizamo. By the way, if you are pro-ICE, you're not allowed to watch Land of the Dead because John Leguizamo was in it. He said so himself. The middle-aged Puerto Rican man said, I'm not allowed to watch a movie where he plays an Italian. Uh-oh. Damn it! This part's so hard! Oh, is Land of the Dead Romero's last movie? No, he made 2 other ones. Who needs Canadian movies when Smallville exists? I honestly, I think this part may just be luck. I think it may just be luck. Because the best way to get through is with the grenade launcher, but the grenade launcher just kind of does whatever it wants. So, yeah, I think there may be a major luck element to beating this game. I should just play gambling. I should start gambling on stream. It'd be more profitable than playing Killzone 2. Every stream now is me getting wrecked. I know. Well, I'm gonna stream on my lunch break over the next couple days because I played Sonic Advance. I was showing my fiance. I was like, I got my shit kicked in by this final boss in Sonic Advance 2, and I need you to understand why it's pissing me off. And I showed it to her, and I did it in one try. So I was like, okay, I guess I have to do. I must commit to finishing this on stream now because I could do it in front of her easily. When I'm impressing a Foyd, it's incredibly easy for me to play video games. When I'm trying to show the boys what I can do, I'm all thumbs, and not in the good way. This is literally just Legendary again. I know, right? Evan seems to only like bad games like Legendary and Killzone 2, whereas I like good games like Killzone 1 and Sonic Adventure. He's still alive! Oh no, he's not. Okay. Rico, can you get that guy already? Bossman, right? You know, Bossman's made some big payouts. If he just cashed out at that moment, he would have profited. He just keeps going. He's an actual gambling addict. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. I just gotta... Evil Eddie doesn't... Evil Visari doesn't want me to win, bro. He hit the switch. He hit the switch that made me die in Visari's palace. I see you over there, bozo. So nice of them to have built this zone with crates full of weapons. I mean, you know, there's not a single room on Helghan that doesn't have just guns lying everywhere. I assume that means I killed some of them, because, like, you can't really peek over the cover long enough to tell. Although Bossman's Walls is filled. There's a gif of him, like, punching through his door, and it's amazing. I love it. It's not like you were gonna punch him. I saved your ass. I was watching my corners. I'm like a real soldier playing a video game. If I do good in the game, I do good in real life. Oh, one of them made it up here. And Rico's probably not going to do anything about it. Oh my god, good job, Rico. Good boy, good boy. Woo! Oh, it's a flamethrower. I thought it was an LMG. Fuck! Whatever. Let's use it. Oh, the rocket guys are here. Shit! Ooh! This is it, guys. This is the big show. Like, this is make or break. And I only have a fucking flamethrower. This is the worst case scenario. This is the worst possible gun I can have right now. Do I know of Cyrax? I do. He's very scary to look at, and it's gross. I don't like looking at his face. It's unpleasant. I know about him. I know he's a creep. Found myself like a situation far. It's, oh my god, bro. Like, here's the thing. They've got the rocket guys specifically. They have like aimbot accuracy. Okay, so at least I'm hitting someone with these grenades. I'm not even aiming. A lot of Sony IPs had an expiration date. Like Ratchet and Clank. I feel like you could only make that series with the writers being in like their 20s to early 30s, being edgy still. As soon as they lost the will to be edgelords, it was over. Oh no! Fuck you! Tarek stuff is mostly boring because it's the same thing over and over again. A lot of his trolls are also retards. Yeah, same thing with Chris Chan. It's like, once you get past, like, Alec Benson Leary, it's like, okay, how many times are we doing this? How many times are we doing this shit? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna need that assault rifle anyway, buddy, so thanks. Oh, okay. Give me a second. I gotta... You sorry, hogging the juice. Hold on, I'm taking a sip of my drink. Because the second one of these rocket guys sees me, sees 1 pixel of my body, they are opening fire. Oh! Woo! Oh my god. I'm running over here. I'm running over here. I know, Sebastian. This is like. Woo! The rocket. Look, they probably do pump their soldiers full of drugs or something. Like, oh! Sorry, Radek surprised me. He was hitting me with that submachine gun.
I need help!
I'm deeply enjoying the Jeremy segments. I don't blame you. He's like... he literally never learned don't feed the... Oh my god! Oh! They never do that! Okay. Sorry, guys. You're like catching me on like...
Somebody get me the fuck up!
And you have to listen to Rico whining the whole time too. That's like extra hard difficulty. Rico bitching on top of it being really hard. Quartering is the hottest lolcow this year and last. Great lolcow investment. I know, like no one knew where the lolcow sector was gonna go after Ricada, but Jeremy took up the cross. Oh my god, I'm gonna blow my brains out. Oh! Alright, well, we're back to the part where we gotta go up on the rafters. The rocket didn't even hit me, it was just near me. I can tell you how hard I'm laughing listening to Grunt yell. This is about... It is true gaming! Now imagine if the difficulty was higher, and I decided I was gonna make a video on that. And I did that for no reason. I got no benefit to that. It actually did way worse viewership-wise than my last video, so I did it for no reason other than my own personal hell. I don't know why I made that video. I look at chat, look up, and I know it's a problem. I might have to put the chat on screen just so I can see it easier because I can't look at the chat for more than a second without getting killed. Take an Overwatch position, guys. I've got to take a Halo Combat Evolved position on the second floor right now. Kino Casino really dictates that. Well, you know what? That's what you get for wishing ill on Andy Worski's sobriety. If you're gonna say, like, they deserve bad things happening to them when, like, they've had horrible things happen to them, you know, it's your own fault. You get what's coming to you. Call it karma or divine justice, but I have a lot of... I always hate when someone goes after Andy Worski, like, for having previously done drugs. Because it's like, he literally doesn't do it anymore. He doesn't even... I don't even think he really drinks much anymore, if at all. And that's, like, a spot that they always think that's, like, their own for him. And it's really fucked up to do. And it's like... Like he gets to call you fat, he gets to call you a simp, he gets to call you a retard, if you're gonna do that. Andy earned his R-worded Phoenix for a reason. He always wins, just like the house. Exactly. Like, you can say whatever you want about PPP, but even PPP was never really, like, that bad. He, like, called out bad actors in the sector, but he himself has never really been, you know, that much of a problem to other people. Oh, shit. No! I'm just fucking floundering now. Those Rocket guys are quite the marvelous... They're the marvelous rivals, yes. Why don't you do that, Rico? Why don't you take the Overwatch position? How about I kill these guys on the ground floor first and see what happens? These only bad moments were from Surfer bringing out the worst in him. Yeah, he... I love how much he's complaining at the fact that I'm not on the second floor. Oh! Ricada sobered up Worski, that's crazy. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, Rico, you could use a hand? Tell me more. Tell me more about how much help you need. Get on the second floor now! Oh, he didn't even get the flamethrower guy this time. Fucking Rico, man. Ooh. Red Eye what? Black Dragon? Rico is the real... I mean, he might as well be, considering he's the only character that carries through every game. Except for Shadowfall. I assume he's dishonorably discharged at that point, because he's the worst? I don't remember, because I only played through Killzone 3 once, but I assume he even gets Narville killed. Because he's just terrible.
Get your ass to cover!
I'm gonna fucking die because of Radek, of all things. What is Quartering doing to be a lolcow? He's inviting a 40-year-old roasty on his podcast and simping for her openly. But he's also trying to neg her despite the fact that he's, like, obese. He does the Dark Side Phil thing where he constantly brags about how much money he has and also whines about how people aren't giving him enough money. It's pretty cringe. And it's even worse for him to be simping. Like, you know, people simp on the internet all the time. But him simping is the worst because he's married. Do I get more items enhancements in Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1 on hard mode? I have all these helmets I didn't have before. I've never played Ninja Gaiden Sigma on hard mode. I've only played it on normal because I'm gonna be honest, the game is hard as fuck. I don't know if I have... I think I would break my fingers trying to play that game on a higher difficulty, but it is a notoriously easier game than the original version, or Ninja Gaiden Black anyway. It's not as drastically different as Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, but it's up there. Got some more bullets. Oh, I grabbed too many grenades at once. There's no more ammo. Fuck me. Melanie Mac. Yes. I made a joke. I'm surprised she didn't block me for it, but I made a joke that, like, people keep saying she's too old. She has an empty egg carton, but she's the same age that Barbara Chandler was when she had Chris Chan. He's not divorced? I mean, he should be at this point. Let's be honest. I'm taking the flamethrower. I'm gonna try something a little different, which is the worst possible thing you could do in this game. But I'm built different, so I'm gonna try something different. R.I.P. Barb. By the way, did she die? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. She's old as fuck. Wait, I think those are the rocket guys. Oh, they're not. Okay, thank God. Not thank God, because we have a way more time to go through this fucking firefight that never ends. I see the chat moving. I'm not looking at it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't look at the chat right now. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Shit. Fuck. Oh. Oh my God, Rico, shut the fuck up. This is exhausting. I'm gonna be honest. Turn it on to different. I'm never gonna do that. I will never do that. Oh, that guy just punched me in the face once. I'm never turning down the difficulty. It'll never happen. The only time I turned down the difficulty was for Fear 2, because that part on the fucking, like, gondola or whatever was impossible.
The balcony doors are open! Swing forward! Stop them! Bring them down!
Okay. Just for no, I'm not gonna do it. I gotta finish it. Look, if Kieran can stream himself beating Ishin the Sword Saint, I can beat this piece of shit firefight.
The balcony doors are open! Swing forward! Take up an overwatch position on the second floor! I'm taking that step! Get up to the second floor! Stop them! Bring them down!
Bring him down. Rico, you got it. Take care of that guy for me. You can handle it, buddy. I'm sweating so much. And that's like, I'm sweating as much as when I was fighting Alf Layla with Layla. Although I wouldn't say this is as hard, or as hard in the same way as the Alf Layla with Layla boss fight. Alright, we got that guy. Is he alive? Oh, he's still alive, of course. He survived a grenade round directly in the face, so he's still alive. Just think about the... I already got the trophy for elite difficulty, okay? They don't even give you a trophy for hard mode. No, Sev, I do not want to use the shitty cover system. I just want to duck. Oh, fuck! Rico, do something! Put in that work, buddy. Help me, motherfucker! Oh, I was pretty sure it was dead. I guess not. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is so hard, man. The problem is, I would use an assault rifle because it's more accurate, but I'm playing on a console because this game doesn't exist on PC, so I can't, like, aim as precisely as I would like to. I think they didn't even allow mouse aim for this because they said it would be unfair. So the only really, like, reliable way to kill guys quickly in this, kill dudes in this zone is with the grenade launcher. Give me the grenade launcher, please. It is very bold of them to give you the option for a sniper, though. Like, I'm sure some dude with, like, super giga autism and, like robot hands figured it out. But that guy ain't me. So we're just relying on explosives. I just need one. I don't need two. I need to keep as many grenades as possible. That gameplay looks... It is painful, brother. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, Rico almost walked right in front of me firing the grenade and almost got me killed. He did that to me when I was doing elite difficulty. There were several times where I fired a grenade and he walked in front of me and exploded as soon as it touched the back of his head and I just instantly died. Legendary core. Why did he echo? This isn't legendary bad. IMHO. Legendary was like... I don't know, there's something about, like, there's a finite amount of dudes, it's just, you take so little damage, they kill you very quickly, and you have to rely on this grenade that just bounces all over the fucking place. But Legendary, it's just, the enemies just spawn in infinitely, And it's a purposeful mechanic in that game, because that's how you regain health. But it's just heavily misguided, and that game was on. I was playing that on normal. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh! You have to go through this, but I'm having the time of my life. Congratulations. I'm glad. I'm very glad. I need to sip my drink. I'm sorry. It's just so hot in here. It's getting hot in here, and I'm about to take off all my clothes.
The balcony doors are open! Sweep forward! Take up an overwatch position on the second floor!
I love the... I love Rico's random dialogue of him screaming for help in between telling me to run up to the second floor. I'm gonna try something different. I'm just gonna do something... And now for something completely different. I'm gonna take the flamethrower, and I'm gonna go down to the lower floor. Because fuck staying on the upper floor, it sucks. Oh, well that was obviously a mistake. Because I'm instantly getting mogged. Lock in crud bone meal. Okay, for $4.99. I will lock TF in. Oh right, I have to get a little thing that tells me I'm on the second floor, of course. Of course! It's the only way to proceed with the game. Get to the second. Thank you, Sebastian. I very much appreciate it. I am on the second floor now. I'm on the second floor of 14 Branchland Court. And I'm about to set things ablaze with my my Keurig coffee maker. In Rico we trust. I'm sorry. You can't make me laugh. If Rico said it, it must be true. Use the stairs as the... I wish I could, but the problem is they come up from both sides. And I have very limited flamethrower rounds. I'm gonna try, but there's no guarantee that this retarded tactic is going to work. Where are they? Where are all the soldiers? They're just hanging out in the middle of the room. They won't come up the stairs now. They have no interest in the stairs because I'm hanging out by the stairs. Oh my god! There's a grenade! When did Ratchet and Clank stop being edgy? Deadlocked, specifically. Rico, are you fucking for real? You had one job, which was to not get shot, and you couldn't even do that. Hey buddy, where are ya? Oh, he's just hiding across the room. I'm gonna get you with my little pistol. This little shitty pea shooter that can't hit anything because it has horrible weapon spread. Like we're trapped in some sort of Killzone. My never-ending nightmare that is Killzone 2. I promise you, after I finish this game on stream, I'm never playing it again. It's over. I'm never touching this game again as long as I live. I promise you. Killzone with the gameplay of Wolfenstein remakes would be Kino. Can you imagine if you could, like, dual wield this flamethrower? That'd be cool. But the only character that Guerrilla Games thinks is strong enough to dual wield flamethrowers is Rico. Cool. Double cool. I was joking. I was merely pretending to bang my controller. What the? I was lightly tapping my controller on my desk. I can't take this shit no more, man. I just want to have a good time, have a good game. A gift from Vasari? What is it? We're going back to the grenade launcher method because the flamethrower method was obviously highly ineffective. Are you dead? Okay, good. What the fuck killed me? A grenade, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna fire a little bit more wildly because that seems actually more reliable than trying to aim. What's up, Halo fan? I'm just getting raped. Oh, Rico, shoot that guy! Shoot that one guy! I just want you to kill one person. Like that scene from the Joss Whedon version of Justice League. Kill one person in the zone of killing. Just kill one person. Oh, there's already guys up here. Shit. That was really good voice acting. Ah! I forgot the age of shooters that strategy was literally not optimal. Yeah, no, just like spam grenades and hope for the best, because this grenade launcher has the worst physics in the world. It makes no sense the way it works, so you just kind of gotta hope. Spray and pray, but with a grenade launcher. I don't know why that is. But yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. Can you stop Radek for like 1 second? Oh my god. You think Killzone made by Modern Gorilla would be better or worse than Shadowfall? Shadowfall was made by Modern Gorilla. That's my assumption anyway. Oh, what's up, Evan? You missed something. I'm at the fucking Vasari Palace firefight, which is just a nightmare. There is not a single moment in Killzone 1 that is as bad as this part. When are we getting Shrek Super Slam 2? When are we getting Sonic R2? You know what? I really could play some Sonic the Hedgehog right about now. This isn't Deadlock. It's just... this is how you beat the game, unfortunately. The final stage was not... Shadowfall is 12 years old. That's hardly modern. By modern gaming standards, it is, because we haven't progressed much in the last decade. Rico isn't even on the second floor this time! He's not even helping! Imagine Shrek X Sonic niche fighting game. That would have happened if, what is it called? Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed released like 10 years earlier. We would have gotten Shrek instead of fucking gay-ass Wreck-It Ralph. Alright, they're already up the stairs. I'm just gonna handle this head on because Rico's already knocked out because he's an idiot. Going insane. I'm going cuckoo. Did it? Did that do it? I'm glad. I'm so glad for you, Rico. That did it for you. You know, if Rico did stay on the ground floor and he actually like held his own, that would be pretty cool. But he doesn't hold his own on the ground floor or the second floor. You're right, Rico. I should do that, shouldn't I? Terrified Shrek 4 was canceled because it's true that he goes to the real world and sees who becomes a meme. Yeah, weren't they doing a new Shrek? Did that even come out? Oh my god, Rico. Come on, man. You're not even shooting at them. Why are you going down? Sorry, I'm just like, I have to like take like deep breaths because I'm like holding my breath while I shoot. Because I'm just waiting to die. I'm not going to save Rico. I'm sorry. He's got to stay down there. Rico makes Ashley and RE4 look like super helpful by comparison. Like, me and my brother always used to joke about how, like, the NPCs in the original Killzone would just stand around and watch you get killed and then start shooting the second you died. What if I'm not ready to die by Avenged Sevenfold? Well, what if I'm not ready to die by Demon Hunter instead? Alright. Who's coming next? What's happening? I'm scared. Who's next? I heard the door click. That means more enemies are spawning. Where are they? Demon Hunter mentioned. I love them. They're so good. I was standing in the wrong spot for enemies to spawn. Of course! I should have known. I should have known that I was in the wrong spot for the enemies to spawn in. This is when I think they deliberately just start running up on you. Oh. Rico, now is not the time to be shooting at the ground level. Now is the time to be shooting at the guy who is literally 10 feet away from you. Somebody, Rico, you act like there's anyone else in this room. Ooh, okay. I love it. I love when the grenade goes right under their feet and it actually just does what you want it to. It's so good. So good! I just don't want to move. I don't want to move from this spot and risk it all. You gotta risk it all if you're ever really gonna win big. So make the most effective final boss battle strat just be spamming grenades. What a poetic payoff for the whole campaign. It really is just that. There's no... If this game had mouse support, maybe like sniping would be effective, but it doesn't. So I better help my big fat brown baby off the ground. He got a little boo-boo. Uh-oh. Yeah, babysitter is right. Yeah. Fucking nailed it, gorilla. Now he's down there somewhere. I need a machine gun now. Not that. The rocket guys are about to spawn in. I know it. I fucking know it. Sorry, I'm just like... Oh, I'm just like a level of like tense right now. I'm in that same level of tension when you just see like... You see, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like when you see someone like punching a random stranger on the subway and you're just like, "Ugh, I wish I could just like stab that guy." It's just like that's the level of tension I'm at when I'm doing this stage. Okay, that's the rocket guy spawning in. And they're already firing at Rico. Alright. And there's still a couple guys on the ground floor, so we can't just go out there to the cover yet. We gotta get rid of them first. But if I linger too long in one spot, Radek's gonna start throwing grenades. Ooh. Alright, I think we got rid of all the guys on the ground. Give me a second. I need a second. My hands are so sweaty. Holy shit. Give me one moment. Okay. I just need like... I need to stretch. Ugh. And then I need to make my move. Rico's got their attention. For now. Shoot a rocket at him. So I know you need to reload. Shoot a rocket at him. No, we're not doing that? We're not shooting Rico? Is he in the one spot that the rocket guys can't see him? What's going on? He can clearly see them. Okay, here we go. This is it. You got him, Rico. You can do this. Hit him. Shoot him with your gun. In the zone of killing. Kill them in this zone. Do it for me. Come on, man. You got this. I need to back up. Back up a little bit. Oof. Don't say that. Don't say that, Sneed Oil. You don't know how stressful this is. My palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Ah! That's Radek. That shooting him doesn't even fucking matter. Oh, there's a rocket guy, though. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yes! Ooh, yes! Oh! Oh my god. We got the checkpoint. Oh! Alright, what did I do at this part? I grabbed a flamethrower and I ran up there and I just fucking murdered them. So I'm gonna do that. And pray. Pray for me, because I'm just running up to the second floor and flamethrowing these fuckers. Okay, there's too many guys on the ground level. This might have been a mistake. Rico, I don't give a fuck if you're down. It's not my problem, honestly. Your mama should have raised you better. What you say about my mama, Sev? My mama didn't do nothing. This just sounds like geese. Oh no! The one guy. The one guy I didn't flame. We got this. We can do this. We made it past the hump. It's all uphill from here. We can do this. I know we can, Chad. I know we can. I've done this. This is not the hard part. We've gotten past the hard part. I'm just a little unhinged right now.
Somebody get me back. Stop the bleeding. Get me
Stop the bleeding, please. Oh, okay, let's grab some rockets and blow these fuckers away. Oh, it's Radek. Fuck you. Fuck off. I got grunts to deal with. I got real shit to worry about, like these rando soldiers who are gonna fucking mog me. What's the worst Alien movie? Alien 3 or Resurrection? It's Aliens, the second one. Alien 3 and Resurrection are way more entertaining. I don't play that shit. Stop the bleeding! Yeah, Aliens rules. It's just the worst one. That's my most evil pilled take, is that Aliens is my least favorite Alien movie. Of the original bunch, anyway. What's that one? The one that really sucks. Alien Covenant. That's the worst one for realsies. Alien Covenant is the worst. Oh no, I didn't mean to pick that up. I'll take the shitty SMG if I have to, but just like don't give me the fucking grenade launcher. I don't need it anymore. So Alien movies either. I love Prometheus. Prometheus' problem is that it's tied to Alien. If it wasn't tied to Alien, it'd be amazing. It'd be just a great Ridley Scott sci-fi movie, but he had to fucking... He really needed those nostalgia dollars, didn't he? No! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Fuck you, Radek. Oh! Oh my god. Radek is fucking killing me. We're not even up to the Radek fight yet. He just fucking won't let me kill these last two guys. I'm trying to crouch for better aim, but Sev wants to use the game's shitty cover system instead, and that's just gonna get me killed. He just finds the one spot where there's one pixel of me exposed to him that he can shoot me from. It's fucking annoying. Rico, if you didn't stand in the middle of the room and get shot from every single angle, maybe I could get you up, but that's just not in the cards right now. No, I think this is the last guy. Yes! Oh, we're up to Radek. Alright, give me a sec. Give me like 1 second to take a breather. I know, right? I love that I get to hear Rico crying for the entire duration of this boss fight. I gotta get him up, because Rico actually does a good job of distracting. This is the only time in the entire game that Rico is useful, so I really need him on his feet. Teleports. I made that joke in the video too. He's in there. I know he is.
You've already lost.
I've already depicted you as the soy jack, Sev. He doesn't even care about Rico. That's why Rico's a good distraction, because he'll do a little bit of extra damage to him. And when he's shooting, he'll be distracted by Rico. But when he's trying to cut you, he's just coming right at you.
Bad tactical move, Vector.
He actually does less damage with his knife than the random generic knife guys. Where is he? He must be running around with his machine gun. Yeah, there he is. Just cannot believe how bad this era of shooters is. Well, Evan's gonna be there in the chat telling you this is peak, but this shit sucks. I will say, for a boss fight, Radix not that bad. But the entire section preceding this is terrible. I fucking knew it. I knew it, Evan. I knew the second I mentioned your name. He's hiding in that corner. What a little bitch.
Are you alert?
Ah, we had the same idea.
As your surgeon. Satisfied. Is more satisfying, isn't it? My command.
This is like the one section of the game where you can kind of get away with using the shitty cover system on any difficulty above normal. Oh, he's up on the stairs. He's almost dead. He only goes up there when you've almost won. Oh yeah, Rico, he's got you pinned down. I'm sure he's aiming for you. I'm sure you're the target. Uh-oh.
Stay on your toes, Vector.
Wiggle your toes, Vecton. Wiggle your big stinky toes in my face, Vecton.
Are you alert?
This war zone has turned into a kill zone. It'll never not be funny to make bad plays on words on Killzone. Oh, we did it. One try. One fucking try. Compared to the entire preceding section that was almost the entire stream. One try. Okay? Haktur, Sev.
Son of a bitch for jamming.
Spit on that colonel.
Start. Time to finish this thing now. Or maybe that sick fuck Radek killed him for practice. Where's Vasari? I want to break that motherfucker. Vasari.
Scholar Vasari. Scholar Vasari, I'm placing you under arrest under Article 27.
And who are you, soldier?
Savchenko. Sergeant, first class.
They send a sergeant to take Vasari? Are your commanders really all so afraid?
War's over, Vasari. You lost.
Really, Sergeant? And who won? The cowards who commanded you and your comrades here to die? The Helghast have lost nothing. We fight for who we are.
You know, they never translate Vasari's speeches into English. I think that's a little weird.
Helgon is ours, and we will die before we let it fall to plunder us. That is why your leaders dare not make a martyr of me. Your fleet burned, your friends butchered, and you become a hero for saving my life? Does that sound like a victory to you, Sergeant Shevchenko?
Son of a bitch.
Good men have died, and I'll see you rot in a cell for it. You'll pay for what you've done.
For giving my people pride, purpose. We have built this great nation from nothing. Take me, and Helgen will dissolve into chaos. The ISA war machine, powerless against the sheer will of my people. We will choke the streets with our dead before we surrender. Your masters will beg me to restore order. You have not won. You will not. Rico, no!
Oops. Oopsie. Oopsie. Rico had another crash out. Oopsie. Big snood, Vasari. I don't know anything you're saying.
Sergeant, what happened? Shit.
So anyway, I started blasting. Oh, look, we got to see Natko one last time. I hope you guys said goodbye to Natko, because we're never going to see him again. Vasari literally said GG, and Rico was just like a sourpuss about it.
I can't believe this. We need to get the fuck out of here.
No, we see Narvel in the next game, because he's just played by James Remar instead, which is epic.
Move out! Move out! Report to your COs!
Come on, people, let's go! Let's go!
Let's get some fried chicken, Sam. Oh my god, they brought in the space centipedes. That's it. We did it. That's the ending you get. I waited 5 years for that. At least we get this cool remix of the ATAC fight theme song. Mathis Dejange. I love Mathis Dejange. I should get like really fucked up and try to pronounce any of these names. Vanderliu. They used all these names for the bots in the original game in the multiplayer mode. Wisman. Yeah, he was deliberately trying to to trigger Rico, but Rico's of course like got an IQ of like 70 at tops. Very tops. He has an IQ of 70, so of course he crashed the fuck out and shot him and ruined everything. Whew. Boy, oh boy, guys. Rico does not even know what a fucking Shakespeare is. That is canon. Beating this for the first time like a year and a half ago is such a... Man, I played this on launch! I bought it on launch! I was waiting for this and I was so pissed off! Thank you, Torch. Thank you. I knew I could do it and I was determined to do it in one sitting, but we fucking did it. So thank you guys for watching me crash out, but I did it in one sitting this time, not like legendary. This is not legendary. This is the tolerable level of poor design. So for now, guys, I hope you have a good night. I am going to do some mini streams during the week because I need to redeem myself for the Sonic Advance 2 final boss. For now, hope you guys have a good night. Thanks again. Thanks for sticking with me through this, because this was an ordeal. But I love you guys, and I hope you have a great night.